Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Layla English Show. I'm Layla.
And I'm Omar. Hello, Layla. It is so good to be here. I have my warm lemon tea today because it is a bit rainy outside.
Oh, I love the sound of the rain, Omar. It makes me feel very calm. I have my favorite white mug here with some black coffee.
I love that mug. It looks very cozy.
It is. But Omar, you look a little bit reflective today. How are you feeling?
To be honest, Layla, I am feeling a bit frustrated. I went to the grocery store this morning, and the cashier said something to me so fast. I just stood there. I said, "I don't understand," and I don't know. It felt like I was a student failing a test.
Oh, Omar, I am so glad you said that. That feeling is so common, and that is actually perfect because that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Really? That is such a coincidence.
It is not really a coincidence. You told me the story this morning before we started filming.
Huh, you are right. I did. But still, it feels very timely.
It does. And I think many of our friends at home have had the exact same morning that you had. You are in a shop, or on the bus, or at the doctor's office, and someone says something quickly, and your brain just freezes.
Yes. And then you say, "I don't understand," and the other person looks a little impatient, or they just repeat the same words faster and louder.
Exactly. Louder does not mean clearer.
No, it does not. Louder just means louder.
So, we are talking about feeling frustrated? No, we are talking about how to stop saying, I don't understand. Because when you say those three words, sometimes the conversation just stops.
Exactly. It feels like a wall.
And today, we are going to give you 10 better, more natural phrases that will keep the conversation moving and make you sound like a pro.
Oh, I love this topic. This is exactly what I need. I want to feel more confident when I'm speaking.
You will. And here's something important I want you to remember. These phrases are not just for English learners. Native speakers use all of these phrases too, every single day.
Really? Even native speakers say I'm a bit lost?
All the time. In meetings, at dinner with friends, on the phone. These are completely normal things to say in English. You are not showing weakness, you are showing that you are engaged and you care about understanding correctly.
I love that. It's not weakness, it's communication skills.
Exactly. Now, before we dive into our 10 phrases, we have to ask our friends at home for a quick favor.
Right. If you enjoy our chats and you want to improve your English with us every week, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps our small channel grow so much.
It really does. We love our community. Okay, Omar, are you ready? Let's start with phrase number 1. Omar, the first phrase is, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that. Like catching a ball.
Exactly. Think of words like a ball being thrown to you. If you don't hear them or understand them, you missed the catch.
Oh, I like that image. I didn't catch that. It sounds very soft.
It is. It's very polite. We use this when the person spoke too fast, or maybe there was a loud noise, or sometimes on the phone when the line is not clear. Like at the airport. Perfect example. Let's try a role play. I'm the airport announcer, and you are the traveler. The flight to London is now boarding at gate B22. Please have your passports ready.
What?
Oh, Omar, what is a bit too short. It can sound a little rude. Try the phrase.
Okay, let's try again.
The flight to London is now boarding at gate B22. Please have your passports ready.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?
Perfect. See how much more natural that sounds?
Yes, it feels more like I'm asking for help, not just saying, I'm lost.
Exactly. And notice that Omar added a second part. Could you say it again? That is very important. The first part shows you missed something. The second part gives the other person a clear instruction. It tells them exactly what to do next.
So the phrase has two parts. First, I apologize softly, then I ask for the solution.
Perfectly said. Let me give you one more situation. Imagine you are at a restaurant and the waiter tells you the daily specials very quickly. Warm and friendly teaching voice. Today we have a grilled salmon with lemon butter, a roasted vegetable pasta, and a slow-cooked lamb with seasonal sides.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch all of that. Could you tell me the first option again?
Of course, we have a grilled salmon with lemon butter sauce.
That sounds wonderful. I'll take that.
Did you hear what Omar did? He didn't say, I didn't catch all of that, and stop. He immediately told the waiter which part he missed, the first option. This makes it so easy for the other person to help you.
It is like being a good navigator. Give them the coordinates.
Exactly. Give them the coordinates. Everyone at home, repeat with us. I didn't catch that. Now, phrase number 2 is for when you heard the words, but you don't know what they mean.
Ah, so I caught the ball, but I don't know what the ball is.
Precisely. The phrase is, could you say that again in a different way?
In a different way. So I'm asking them to use simpler words?
Yes, or just different words. Maybe they used a slang word or an idiom that you haven't learned yet.
I remember once, my boss told me to touch base with him. I was so confused. I looked at the floor. I didn't see any base to touch.
That's a great example. Touch base just means talk to me. If you had said, I don't understand, he might just repeat touch base louder. But if you say, could you say that in a different way? He will say, oh, I mean, let's talk later.
The idiom disappears and a clear sentence appears in its place.
Beautiful way to say it. And this happens constantly in real conversations. Idioms, phrasal verbs, business jargon. English is full of them.
Full of them, like a forest full of confusing trees.
Yes, a forest of idioms. Let's practice. Do you want your latte for here or to go, or are you looking for a sleeved cup?
Oh, I'm sorry, could you say that again in a different way?
Sure. Do you want to drink it here, or do you want a paper cup to take outside?
Ah, to take outside, please. Thank you.
Did you see that? Omar didn't just stop. He asked for a different explanation. Now let's try another one, this time in a more social situation. So the party is totally BYOB, okay?
Oh, could you say that again in a different way? I'm not sure I understood.
Of course. BYOB means bring your own bottle. So just bring your own drinks to the party.
Oh, that makes complete sense. Thank you.
BYOB is a very common abbreviation in English social life, and without this phrase, Omar might have arrived at the party with nothing or with the wrong thing entirely.
And that would be very embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. So always ask. Phrase 2 is your friend. This one is a bit more advanced, but very common in business or long stories. Phrase 3, I'm not sure I follow you.
Follow you. Like walking behind someone?
In a way, yes. If someone is explaining a long plan or a story, they are the leader. You are following their logic. If you get lost, you are not following.
I'm not sure I follow you. It sounds very professional.
It is. It's much better than I don't understand in a meeting. It shows you are trying, but the logic is difficult. And notice the word sure. You're not saying I definitely don't follow you. You're saying I'm not sure. It's softer, more polite.
It leaves a small door open, like maybe I almost understood.
Exactly. And that softness is important in professional English, especially in meetings or with your manager.
Can we do a work example?
Let's do it. I'm your manager explaining a new computer system. So, Omar, first you log into the VPN, then you bypass the firewall, and then you sync the cloud data to the local drive. Got it?
I'm not sure I follow you, Layla. Could you explain the first step again?
That was perfect, Omar. You used the phrase and then you asked for the first step. That helps me know where you got lost.
If I just said, I don't understand, you would have to start the whole thing again.
Exactly. It saves time and it makes you look very professional. Now let's try a social version. Imagine your friend is telling a very confusing story. And so my cousin's friend, the one who used to work at the place near the old market. Wait, you know that market, right? The one that closed last year? Anyway, she told me that the whole situation with the tickets was because of what happened in March, not February, like everyone was saying.
Wait, I'm not sure I follow you. Who has the tickets?
Oh, right, sorry. My cousin's friend bought concert tickets, but there was a problem with the date.
Oh, now I understand completely.
Sometimes, I'm not sure I follow you is not because the English is hard. It is because the story is just very complicated.
That is also very real. Wow, Layla, my head is already feeling full of good ideas.
We have 7 more to go, but before we continue, let's do a keyword check.
Oh, I love this part.
If you are still watching and you are learning something new, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the word clarity.
Clarity. Clarity.
That's right. It means the quality of being clear. And that is exactly what these phrases give you, clarity. When you ask for clarification, you are not showing weakness, you are showing intelligence. You are saying, I want to understand this correctly.
I'm going to write that on a piece of paper and stick it on my wall. Clarity is intelligence.
I like that very much. Comment that word, clarity, so we know you are here with us today.
I'm going to type it too. I love seeing the comments from all over the world. Brazil, Japan, Turkey, Mexico. It's amazing.
It really is. People learning English together from every corner of the world. That is something beautiful. Okay, let's move to phrase number 4.
This one is very native. We use it when a conversation is moving very fast.
Phrase 4. Sorry, I'm a bit lost.
Lost. Like in a forest?
Yes, it's a very humble way to say, wait, stop, help me.
I use this when my friends are all talking at the same time at dinner.
That is the perfect place to use it, when everyone is laughing and talking and you don't know why.
And if I say, I don't understand, Everyone gets quiet and looks at me, and I feel like I broke something.
Exactly. It kills the energy. But sorry, I'm a bit lost is light. It keeps the mood friendly.
Let's try that. Imagine we are at a party.
And then Sarah said she wasn't going, but then Mike showed up with the cake, and we all realized the keys were inside the car the whole time.
Wait, sorry, Layla. I'm a bit lost. Who had the keys?
Perfect. It's light, it's friendly, and it doesn't kill the vibe of the party.
I'm a bit lost. It's much more cool than saying, I do not understand your story.
Definitely. I don't understand your story sounds like a robot. I'm a bit lost sounds like a friend.
Can we try one more? I want to practice this one in a different situation.
Of course. Let's try a phone call. Imagine you are calling the bank.
So, what you'll need to do is verify your account details, then we'll transfer you to the transactions department, and they'll raise a dispute ticket on your behalf.
Okay, sorry, I'm a bit lost. What is the first thing I need to do?
Of course, just confirm your name and account number first.
Perfect. Thank you so much. On the phone, this phrase works especially well. Phone calls in a second language are very hard because you cannot see the person's face, so using a gentle phrase like, I'm a bit lost, tells them to slow down and simplify without you feeling embarrassed.
The phone is honestly the most terrifying thing for me.
For many English learners, the phone is the final boss.
The final boss, yes. And I'm a bit lost is my new weapon.
Sometimes the whole sentence is fine, but there is just one mystery word.
Oh, I hate that. One word ruins everything.
Don't let it. Just use phrase 5. What do you mean by...
So if you say, the weather is dreary today, and I don't know dreary, I say, what do you mean by dreary?
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about this phrase is how surgical it is. You are not saying you are confused about everything. You are pointing at exactly one word and saying, this one. Explain this one.
It is very precise, like a laser.
A vocabulary laser. I love that. Let's practice with a store situation. These jeans are currently on clearance, so they are final sale.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by clearance?
Oh, it means they are at a very low price because we want to sell them quickly.
Ah, thank you. I'll take them.
See? Omar didn't have to admit he was totally confused. He just targeted the one word he didn't know. Let's try a second one at the doctor's office. The test results are benign, so there's nothing to worry about.
That's a relief. But what do you mean by benign?
Oh, it simply means it's not harmful. Everything is healthy.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, doctor.
This one is very important. In a medical situation, you must always ask. Never leave a doctor's office not understanding your own health. Using "what do you mean by" in that moment is not just good English, it is taking care of yourself.
That is very serious advice. I agree completely.
And notice, benign is a very common medical word, but many people don't know it. Asking is the smart thing to do, always.
This reminds me of a funny story, a disaster story.
Oh no, I love your stories, Omar. Tell us.
Last year, I was at a restaurant in New York. The waiter asked me, "How would you like your eggs?" I didn't understand the options. I just said, "Yes."
Oh, Omar, just yes?
Yes. He looked at me for a long time. Then he said, "Scrambled? Fried? Poached? I felt so embarrassed. I wish I knew these phrases then.
That is so relatable. If you had said, "Could you give me some examples?" or "I'm not sure I follow," it would have been so much easier.
Exactly. Yes is not always the right answer.
And the funny thing is, the waiter was trying to be helpful. He wasn't being difficult. He just assumed you knew the options.
Right. He didn't know that in my head, an egg is just an egg. You boil it. That's it.
That is beautiful. An egg is just an egg.
In my country, nobody asks you how you want your egg. It arrives, you eat it, you say thank you.
But in English-speaking countries, especially in diners and breakfast restaurants, you will always be asked. So knowing the vocabulary helps. But even if you don't know the words, these phrases will rescue you every time.
I'm not sure I follow you. Could you give me an example? That would have saved me from the egg situation.
100%. Let's move on. This is my favorite one for learners. It's called the mirroring phrase. Phrase 6, let me see if I've got this right.
Got this right. So I am checking my understanding.
Yes, you repeat what you think they said in your own words. And this is genius because it does two things at once. First, it proves to the other person that you were listening carefully. Second, if you got something wrong, they will correct you before you make a mistake.
So it is like a safety net.
A perfect safety net. This one is good for directions, instructions, plans, anything with multiple steps.
This is good for directions?
Perfect for directions. Let's try. I'll give you complicated directions to the library. Go down this street, turn left at the big tree, go past the cinema, and it's the third building on the right.
Okay, let me see if I've got this right. I go straight, turn left at the tree, and it's near the cinema.
Yes, you've got it.
Wow, that makes me feel so much more confident. I'm proving that I understand.
And now, let's try it in a work situation. Imagine your manager is giving you instructions for a task. Okay, Omar, I need you to finish the report by Wednesday, send it to the whole team, and then book a meeting room for Thursday at 2 o'clock.
Of course. Let me see if I've got this right. Finish the report by Wednesday, email everyone, and book a room for Thursday at 2.
Exactly right. Thank you, Omar.
Did you hear that? She said exactly right. Thank you. I sounded professional and responsible.
You did. And here is a secret. Managers love this phrase. When an employee repeats instructions back, it shows they are reliable. It shows they care about doing the job correctly.
So it's good for your career, not just your English.
Very good for your career. A phrase that improves your English and your professional reputation? That is a very good investment.
I'm writing this one down for sure.
Okay, Omar, we did 6 phrases in detail. Now I want to give you 4 bonus phrases, our quick fire round.
Oh, I love a quick fire round. I'm ready.
Phrase 7. Could you slow down a little? I want to make sure I understand.
This one is very direct, but it's also very respectful because you are explaining why you want them to slow down.
Exactly. I want to make sure I understand shows effort and respect. Native speakers never find this rude. They find it charming.
Charming. Okay. Phrase 8? Phrase 8, just to clarify. Ooh, this one sounds very official.
It is used a lot in business emails and meetings. When you are not sure you understood an instruction, you start your response with, just to clarify, and then you repeat what you think the instruction was.
For example, just to clarify, you want the report by Friday, not Thursday.
Perfect example. It's polite, professional, and it prevents mistakes. Phrase 9, I want to make sure I understood correctly. Did you say?
This is similar to, let me see if I've got this right.
Very similar. But this one is a question, so it invites the other person to confirm or correct. It's especially good on the phone or in a noisy place.
Because they just say yes or no, actually, and you know immediately if you were right.
Exactly. And our final phrase, phrase 10, is very simple but very powerful.
I'm ready.
Bear with me for a second. I just want to process that.
I love this one so much.
Why?
Because it's confident. You aren't apologizing, you're just asking for a moment to think.
Precisely. Bear with me means please be patient with me. And I just want to process that means I heard you, I need a second to understand fully. It shows you are a careful, thoughtful person.
Can we do one small practice?
So the budget for Q3 is being reallocated to the new marketing campaign, which means the development team's travel requests need to go through a different approval channel starting next month.
Okay. Bear with me for a second. I just want to process that.
Of course, take your time.
Right. So starting next month, if the development team wants to travel, they need to get approval somewhere new, not the usual process.
That's exactly right.
Did you hear that? I understood, I asked for time, I confirmed, and I did it all without saying, I don't understand, once.
That is the goal. That is exactly the goal.
Wow, Layla, we covered so much today. I don't feel frustrated anymore. I feel like I have a toolbox.
I'm so glad, Omar. That is the goal. Let's do a quick recap for our friends at home.
Okay, I'll try to remember them. 1. I'm sorry I didn't catch that, for when it's too fast or loud. 2. Could you say that in a different way, for when the words are hard? 3. I'm not sure I follow you, for logic or business. 4. Sorry, I'm a bit lost, for casual conversations. 5. What do you mean by, for specific words. 6. Let me see if I've got this right, to check your understanding. 7. Could you slow down a little? I want to make sure I understand, for fast speakers. 8. Just to clarify, for professional settings. 9. I want to make sure I understood correctly. Did you say, for confirmation? 10. Bear with me for a second. I just want to process that, for when you need a moment.
You did amazing.
I feel much more confident now. No more, I don't understand for me. Well, maybe sometimes, but now I have 10 other options first.
Exactly. I don't understand is not wrong. It is just the last option. You have 10 better choices before you get there.
10 tools in my toolbox.
10 tools in your toolbox.
I like that. I'm going to think of it like a builder. A builder always picks the right tool for the job.
And now you are building better conversations.
Building better conversations. Layla, can I ask you one final thing?
Always.
If someone is watching this and they feel shy, too shy to use these phrases in real life, what is your advice?
My advice is this. Start at home. Practice these phrases out loud, alone, in your room. Say them when you don't need them yet, so that when you do need them, they come naturally. The mouth needs practice, not just the ears.
The mouth needs practice. That is wise.
And remember, every native English speaker, every confident communicator, every professional presenter, they all feel nervous sometimes. The difference is they have phrases ready. And now, so do you.
So do you. I love that. To the camera. So do you. Everyone at home, you have these phrases now. Use them. Be brave.
Before you go, everyone, tell us in the comments which of these phrases is your favorite. Or tell us a funny story, like Omar's egg disaster.
Yes, please. I want to know I'm not the only one.
We love reading your stories. We read every single comment. See you in the next lesson.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.